Hi there, it's Al from Prezly here to show you the new UI. So what's changed? Firstly, let's look at the side menu here. We've cleaned up the side menu, moving the account switcher up to the top. You can also show and hide the menu and pin it. Notifications and help and support have moved down to the bottom of the screen. All your favourites in the side navigation are still here. We've moved contact tags and imports into a more menu, and we've also included contact exports, media monitoring and snippets, all things that were slightly harder to find in the previous menu. One of the other things we've added is favourites. If we navigate to, say, snippets here, we have a new clean top header bar throughout Prezly in which everything has a breadcrumb and a star. Hover over the star, click add to favourites, and it appears in your favourites menu here on the left hand side. Favourites are specific to just you, so whatever you're working on, you can add a favourite and bookmark something for later and come back to it easily. Favourites can also be reordered, as well as removed. We've also tidied up the grids, so we want to make the grids work the same way across Prezly, so you learn how to use things once and you're good. Previously, in the contacts grid here, we had a filter bar on the left hand side. Previous filters were hard to see, hidden away, and segments were down the bottom and only applied to contacts. We've renamed segments views, and we show them across the top of the screen here, and we've moved filters up to a filter bar here. You can save filters as reusable views accessible by your entire team. Let's create an example now from scratch and show you how that's done. Filters can be applied using the filter button here. We show most common filters first, and with everything else below it, and you can type ahead to search for a given filter. Let's filter by tag. We're going to search for journalist, and let's also search for skincare. You can apply tags by using these checkboxes one by one, or if you just want to apply a single tag, just click the tag name itself. Filters are made up of three things: the filter itself, the predicate, so this says tag is one of. We can click that and choose one of, all of, or none of, and then the filters that are actually applied. If you hover over here, you can see I've chosen role journalist and skincare. We've also added some metadata to all our tags so you can see who it was created by and when, which is really helpful to know how old something was or how relevant it might be. We now have an option to save that as a view. Let's click Save View. Give the view a name. You can add an optional description and then just hit Save. And this will then appear in this drop down here for your whole team to use. Views can be reordered here, and additional views can be added as well. If you want to search in your view, you can search here. Every view has its own view settings. You can choose sort, whether you display as table or cards, and then what fields you want to show for that view. Fields are reorderable here, and you can uncheck anything you don't want to see. So say, for example, we've unchecked function and title, and say tags are really important, and we can bring that up further up. And we've then got that autosave just for the skincare journalist view, so you can essentially create views to show exactly what you want. All of our views work like this, whether you're in contacts, sites, stories, campaigns or pitches. We've defaulted to a new table view which allows you to compare data more easily. And remember, everything's favoritable, so if you're in a campaign here, you can add or remove a favourite and it's shown up in the sidebar. Writing stories and campaigns works exactly as it did before. We've tidied up the navigation so you can see which campaign you're in, and we've got a more compact series of steps here allowing you to compose an email, add contacts and review recipients as before. If you hover over any of the rows, we've introduced a new quick add recipient feature, so you can add recipients one by one and they get a little green tick. You can also use the checkboxes, and we've created a new floating action bar which shows you all the actions you can perform on a given grid. So if we add these two to our campaign, we can then go ahead and review our recipients. Review recipients is set up exactly how it was before, with a new set of status filters up the top, a grid of your recipients here. You can remove recipients individually using this quick remove. You can preview any emails on the right hand side, and we've created a new problem column showing you if there are any problems with their email addresses. Step 4 is exactly the same as it was before. Another smart addition we've done within grids is easy cleanup. If you go to the drafts view, you'll see we have a set of checkboxes here. You can select those and then remove any allowing you to clean up your stories, pitches and campaign drafts more easily. This is just the start. We've approached these changes with the intention of making Prezly more effective for you and want to make more useful views to help you manage both contacts and communications. We'd love your feedback, so let us know what you think via the usual support channels. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.